Hi guys, this is my first vlog of pregnancy. I just want to start with maybe sharing a couple of pages of my pregnancy journal. I know I said I'm not gonna share the whole pages on the announcement video, but so far it's pretty simple. I took some photos, as you can see. So I started taking like photos of like the side of my, I guess, like torso. So that was week 12, so like that was March 21st, and you can kind of see like just a tiny bump. Let's kind of zoom in. There you go. It's like a tiny bump. Some might say like that's nothing, that's not a belly. I'm pretty thin, like I'm really thin actually. So I guess like if you want me to kind of like explain how my body was beforehand, like basically this part didn't exist. So just think of it like pre-pregnancy body was like that, like flat. But then on week 12 I just got that tiny bump there, and then this was the last week Saturday, so about a week ago, March 29th, week 13, day 2. Oh, so it was on Sunday, I remember that. And I kind of ate a lot. I snacked a lot. So you might think like, oh my gosh, it has been only a week. But as you can see, like the changes of the belly has increased by a lot. But I think it's because of food. It's not like, you know, when you know how like when you eat your belly kind of like grows out, it's like that. So it's not like pregnant body acts differently or anything like that. So I feel like maybe it could have been like slimmer, but I ate like a whole bag of chips and everything, so that's why you can see like it's a bit more out, and you can see like the side of my belly, like here you can see there's a side, like a defining line, whereas this one you don't really see like the definition all that much anymore. It's like a little bit blended. I think, yeah. And if you haven't seen the ultrasound, so this one was for heartbeats, I think. So I think they measured like, I don't know how to read this, but this is supposed to be for the heartbeat. So you can see like, oh, there was a heartbeat here, or something like that. And then let me see if there's another one. I think this one measured the size of the fetus. So it's like, they go like, oh, it's, what does it say? 2.09 centimeter. So that's a tiny Luna, and that was week, it says week 9, but it was week 8, day 4. So yeah, it's so cool. I wish I guess that's the heart rate. Maybe that's what HR stands for. Heart rate 168 BPM. They said that's normal and everything was healthy. But yeah, it's like I couldn't hear the ba-dum 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 ba-dum, because I saw like other people's vlogs and like you can hear like the ba-dum 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 of the fetus, but they didn't have that there. They just showed me this thing and it's like, this is the heartbeat and you can see it here. And I was like, I guess that's good enough, I'm assuming. But yeah, let me see how the world figured out, oops, about my pregnancy, and I wrote about how I made the announcement video and how people really loved it. And I tried to take a photo of the video like reflected on our TV. Totally failed. It's horrible, not a good picture, but I tried, you know. at least I tried. But yeah, it starts with like week 4, but I haven't really Like week 4, week 5, nothing much happened. Like week 5 was when my morning sickness happened, so I'm just having the camera on the little side so that I don't share literally everything with you guys, because I think some of them are kind of personal. But yeah, we're now this Saturday, so today is Friday, so tomorrow it's gonna be my second trimester, which is really exciting. Apparently it's the honeymoon of the pregnancy. Like everything apparently gets better, like morning sickness, headache, I mean like nausea obviously, and just most of all that bad symptoms about pregnancy kind of goes away. And for most of people, everyone's different. And it's like, hey, I'm happy and pregnant kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to that, because I still do get some headaches and some nausea here and there. So okay, I just brought this thing that we just got. So I had an appointment with my home doctor on Tuesday, or supposedly, but they asked if it's okay if we don't go to the office and just do it by the phone. And I said, I guess, I don't know, sure. And she just asked like, am I sick, or like, am I doing okay, etc, etc. And I told her that sometimes I do get really bad headaches, and my upper, or like I guess like my right side of the low rib cage kind of hurts sometimes. Like it feels like muscle is stretching, and it's kind of, there's a little bit of sharp pain there. And apparently there is actually a worrisome, like that's like a worrisome symptom if I do have a high blood pressure that could somehow negatively affect the fetus. So she suggested to get like a in-home, what's it, like a machine that can measure the high blood pressure, or your blood pressure. And this thing is supposedly designed for, I mean like it's good to measure your blood pressure, but it's like, it's for some sickness. It's like, apparently like if you have a really high blood pressure and had a surgery and something related to blah blah blah, whatever, but it's a machine that actually monitors your blood pressure. So I usually have a really low blood pressure. Like my home doctor said, if Ryan were to have my BPM for like, yeah, and like he would faint. Like he would just like drop down, like he would just collapse onto the floor. Like that's how low my blood pressure is. So we weren't worried all that much because what that I guess the symptom that I brought up to my home doctor, it's like it's because of the high blood pressure. That's why the rib cage hurts and blah blah blah. But it's not. We don't think that's the case, because I measured my blood pressure and it came out to be like low. It wasn't high. There's a there it is, a chart, and mine was below 120. I think it was like 89, and diastolic under that was 60 something. So it says this range considered normal and ideal. So we're not too worried, because even if I do have like a stretchy feeling underneath my rib cage and headache, as long as it's not caused by high blood pressure, then it's okay. So, but yeah, the machine just, you have to plug, I think you can have the battery for it, but I just plug it in on the wall with this, and then has, I don't know what you call this, armband. And then when you turn it on, it goes like, and then like inflates and measures your BPM, but it has like the red line here. So you have to make sure your artery lines up, artery marker. So you line that up and it marks or it checks the BPM for you. So yeah, that's, I've been, every time if I have like a headache or like the sharp pain underneath my rib cage, I just check my blood pressure just to make sure it's not the one that my home doctors will heard about. But yeah, that's basically it. Since the call with my home doctor on Tuesday, she was like, next time when we do this, I have to call you to be in my office. I cannot do this through the phone call. Like, this is not good enough. So, but we do have an appointment coming up on the last week of April. We're going to meet for the first time with my obstetrician, and apparently she's wonderful. We're not too sure if we could go to her office and meet her, or it's gotta be like the phone call thing that we did with the home doctor, because like I think as long as it's not emergency due to the current event, they want to just do it through the cell phone as much as possible. So we're not sure if it's gonna be that or we're actually gonna go to her office. We are not too sure, but I guess as the day closes in, then I guess they will give us the call. But yeah, it's I think it's good to have some kind of like a self blood pressure monitor device if you're pregnant. I think maybe it doesn't really matter if you can just go to the doctor's office like all the time, but due to the current event, since we cannot do it, that's how we are monitoring my blood pressure. I maybe like, it's kind of weird to show my belly, but here I will show you my belly just because I like you guys. Okay, hold on. Okay, don't get too alarmed with my belly, but as you can see, like I can't really buckle up my pants anymore. Like the buckle is right here. I could like maybe like try it, but it doesn't really fit anymore. But I could just like at least zip it up and it stays on, and I'm just at home. So if you look at it from the front, it doesn't look like much of it changed really, but you can see my belly button has like popped out. Like it wasn't like this before. And if you look at it from the side, you can see like it's definitely, I'm not like trying to make it super big either, but like you can definitely see like there's the outline of the, like, you know, before my pregnancy I would say like my belly was this thin. I'm not exaggerating, like it was actually this thin, but now like an increase, and then now it's like this. I'm sure it's gonna get much worse. Like it's gonna be like whoop. But yeah, in the pregnancy journal they asked like, has your belly button popped out yet? And then the answer is yes, it has, and it feels so weird. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't know if any other pregnant woman like when like, whoa, my belly button's like is out and touch their own belly buttons or something. But like, I don't know how to describe it. It feels like, you know how like if you touch the skin, like any part of your body, it's just like, it feels like, hey, it's just skin. But then like this feels like so soft, like I feel like I shouldn't touch it, just like it just feels like, oh my gosh, like doesn't feel right kind of thing. But yeah, I guess like there's supposedly like lines of like the pregnant woman line supposedly have to get like, or will get thicker or something. Like you can kind of see, but it's really faint right now, but apparently it will get thicker or something. I don't know. It's weird to show you my belly, but I understand. Oh, hello, Ruka. Hello. And we're not in a like a mirror maze either. It's just we have two mirrors, like this side on the right and this side on the left. So it's not like we're in the mirrors room in the in an amusement park or anything like that. But yeah, I think that's it for, I guess, week, like literally a day before going into the second trimester. And hopefully going into second trimester and so on is gonna be so-called honeymoon phase. And I'll have more energy, and maybe, you know, hopefully the situation in the current world will get better, so I can like actually meet the doctor and like have you guys like go to appointment and kind of share little bits of my life. Oh, Tomo, hello too. They follow me around for some reason, but yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I will see you guys perhaps next week. You wanna say goodbye? Oh, so cute. Say goodbye, Ruka. Tama. Say goodbye. Bye bye.